changes, aren't they?
That's where the magic happens.
Yeah.
And then here, remember when I said to you, whatever space we've got left, in the same wood, so it matches it. It's just a custom bench, so if it's an L-shaped bench, just so they can get changed or whatever.
That'd be nice and easy. So if you've got the door there, get the bench wrapped around there. Beautiful. The sauna, we could have an entrance to the sauna here.
Oh, nice.
Full glass front to it, so you can see right the way out.
Yeah.
Double bench on the sauna.
Nice.
The stove for the sauna will have this side. So as you're looking out, all you're seeing then is that shower, the ice bath, and then everything else that's in here.
For a recovery thing. So what happens when they come in, when they turn the power on to the room, the ice bath's going to be on mains power anyway, because that needs to be cold up. That's going to then turn the sauna on, so we need to try and link it. They know a way of doing it. So it starts the countdown of 60 minutes. So it comes on for 60 minutes. That's going to take, 20 minutes to get up to heat, 20, 30 minutes?
Yeah.
So that gives enough time to go in the normal tanks, have a shower, put in the ice bath, chill, till that gets up to heat. Then it gives a maximum of 30 minutes really in that, which is more than enough, I think. Do you think it needs TV, or it's going to have a sound system, some music, but do you think it needs a TV?
Do you know what? For me, I think music is far better, because what you want this to be for recovery, it's not just physical, but it's up here. So if you've got stimulus through TV or through something else visual, you're not really able to properly disconnect and cut off. Whereas when it's just audio and you're sitting down and it's calming, this is going to be a mega space. This space is put the stove in, and then you've got a decent height then for
so you have two. So you have two.
You still fit two. What about your boots?
No, they're not your boots, they're where it reclines back.
Oh, I see.
But that's plenty big enough, isn't it? So that'll match that. But
Seats. What you've then got here is that light that's in there is just going to cascade right out into the whole unit there. So if you wanted proper disconnect, you'd have real dim lighting in here anyway, but then you've got that light from the sauna just cascading out in here. It's going to look stunning.
Amazing. Woohoo, exciting.
This is going to look so good.
Right then, Luke.
So good.
What are the benefits to having saunas and ice baths?
Well, A, they look incredible.
It's going to look good.
They're going to look good. No, I mean, especially for these guys, anybody who's coming in here, they're going to be fitness orientated, right? And the incredible thing about both the sauna, the shower, the ice bath, it's incredible for your physical health, right? Yes, it's amazing for your mental health, and there'll be incredible benefits that your members are going to be able to use from that. But you'll know, through your own training, the difference that taking both the sauna and the ice bath, whether it's just the ice bath or you're mixing it with contrast therapy, what will be fantastic as well, actually, is just to get up on the wall, just a real simple protocol. So if people wanting to follow X amount of time in the sauna, X amount of time in the ice bath, depending on what they're looking at achieving. But again, it's all about recovery.
So obviously you use ice baths. How many times a week do you go in an ice bath? Or daily? If you go daily, how many times daily? Or
for me, right now, I'm actually bookending my days.
Right.
So I'll start in the morning, but you always think about what's the outcome you're trying to achieve. So in the morning, my only outcome I'm trying to achieve is to wake up.
Right. Okay.
So if I'm waking up, I'm a little bit groggy. Literally, as soon as I get in that ice bath, and I only need to be in there for a minute, because I'm not looking at physical recovery, I just want to wake up.
Right, okay.
I feel brilliant for it.
Fair play.
And then in the evening, I use it because it switches my head off. But that's then where I'll be using it. I'll stay in there for a little while longer.
I was just going to say, does it not wake you up though? You know, if you wake up in the morning, does it not wake you up?
Switches me off. Proper switch. I find the ice bath is like a reset switch. Okay. So in the morning, you press that reset switch and it clears your head. When you can proactively put what you want in there. So I can be a lot more efficient with my brain space. In the evening, I do my ice bath when everyone's in bed. So I press my reset switch, I don't check my phone, I don't talk to anybody, nothing. I go from there, I take my vitamins and bits before bed, and then I go straight to bed.
And do you use sauna every day as well? Or?
At the minute, I am,
Okay. And what do you do? Do you do that like hot and cold therapy, so like contrast therapy? Ice bath and hot?
So depending on the time that I've got, if I've got a little bit more longer time, I'll do 3 rounds. If I've got shorter time, I'll just start off in the sauna, and then go into the ice bath.
So this was my next question. Do you finish hot or cold?
Finish cold.
And the reason for that?
Reason for that is, again, my reason for it is what it does is it raises your metabolic rate. right? So you will get a slight increase in metabolic rate as you finish on the cold, because what your body's trying to do is heat itself back up again. It uses its brown fat to be able to do that, raises your metabolism. It's not massive, but it does help do there. If you're not after that, finish off in the sauna. Doesn't really matter. Finish it or in a warm shower.
I know there's just so many conflicts, like, especially on social media, because the ice baths are still relatively new, aren't they? Like in the world of sports and stuff, and recovery. There's so many conflicting when you should be doing it, if it's restricting muscle growth, and there's so many conflicting things. It's just interesting to know. Obviously, Luke's been working in it forever now, hasn't he? So it'd be interesting to see how he uses it personally. For me, I used to do it first thing in the morning, and what I found is it wakes me up, feel amazing, but then I'm starving by 10 o'clock. It really does ramp my metabolism up, and it's okay in the early stages of prep, but when you're 4 weeks out, you do not want to be starving at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I found myself doing it later in the evening. But what I was trying to do is give myself at least 6 hour window, 4 to 6 hour window from training. There's no science behind this. This is just my methodology on it with reading different articles on it. I just thought, well, if I leave enough time to recover myself, whatever, and get back to my normal state, and then go in, have enough food, get everything back into the body it needs after my training, and then do it. But like I say, there's no right or wrong answer to it, is it? It's what works for you.
I don't think both of us can walk down this alleyway.
You just test it if it's big enough. Who's bigger?
We'll have to walk down like crabs.
Small man syndrome or what?
But you know what? This is funny because walking down here, Ryan's just given me an incredible tour of this place. All right, your average Tom, Dick, and Harry, they're going to have a look at this and they're going to see walls, they're going to see cutout, they're going to see breeze blocks, they're going to see nothing that's in here. And for me, mate, this reminds me a little bit of how prep must be for you.
What, in the fact that when you start, no one can see the finished product?
No one can see it because this here, this is the excess fluff. This is the stuff where you see the first initial bit. It's difficult for your average individual to see the vision of what this going to end up being.
I know exactly what you mean because my family is that. So when I brought my family around, like my mum, my dad, my sister, all they saw was the derelict building. Like, what the hell have we done? Like, what the hell have we done? There's way too much undertaking. They just couldn't visualise it. But for me, I've done it in previous projects, not as big as this, but you walk in and straight away you can visualise, right, that's going to be a sunbed room, that's going to be a recovery room, that's going to be this. And straight away I was getting more and more excited, and I can see, I know it sounds silly, but everything down to the architrave, down to the skirt. You know,
so good.
It's because, but that was like nearly on the first time walking around this, I could visualise. I was like, right, that's the spin room. Right, that's going to be the recovery. And it's just, seeing it now, for me, obviously you're seeing it for the first time, but it's progressed so much since then, and it's going exactly the way I've planned it in my head. It might change, things might alter, but that's the same as prepping it, if that's what you're related to.
Of course it is.
Nothing's ever going to go smoothly in 16 weeks of prep. There's always going to be hurdles, injuries, something where you have to change path. And there are a few things that we're having to change already, but it's still the same vision.
That's it. And that's what I think is so incredible. So you've just seen a little snippet of just walking through there. But what this is going to be, at the minute, there's people working on it, doing X, Y, Z, but it's up here.
It's weird because I didn't think of it like that, but you're very right. It's like a prep, and no one could see what I'm visualising in my head unless you talk about it. But the same as when you're stepping on stage, I always visualise what I want to look like on stage. I think that's why I've always concentrate on condition. I've never faltered. My vision for every time I competed was to be the most shredded guy on stage, even if it killed me. Well, a bit extreme, but that was always my end goal. It was never to sacrifice anything else, and it's the same with this. There's things what I probably didn't have to do, but I've gone above and beyond for this because I ain't sacrificing that vision.
That's it.
So
I think it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I cannot wait to see the final result.
This guy's alright natural, isn't he? I'm like, Wrapping up today's video. So as you can see, a lot has changed here at RT Fit. That's what it's called, RT Fit. But massive thanks to Luke Mace, who is the owner of the Ice Bath Company. He has come today to measure up what is going to be the most off the scale recovery suite. So we've got a customised sauna going in, up to 4 people. It's going to be on 2 levels. It's going to have mood lighting. It's going to be out of this world, a proper traditional sauna. We've got a human hairdryer. Not even a hairdryer, it's like human dryer, in fact.
Body dryer.
Body dryer going in. Some fancy shit going in there. We've got the ice bath itself going in, which is going down to 1 degrees, which is insane. And then we've got posh showers going in there. And it's just going to be a one-stop shop for recovery, all under one roof. So I'm really excited about that. As you can see behind me, there's a lot of building works going on to the exterior of the walls now of the building, which is just going to like modernise it and make it a lot more secure. And it's exciting because the main gym area now is starting to be cleared out. So we're still welding, we're still building the framework for the exterior walls, but that means we can now start clearing the gym floor, which had all the materials in for the last 6 months. So you can actually start to see the magnitude of the gym floor and the layout of all the recovery suite and the posing room, all the treatment rooms. It's just going to be amazing, and I'm so glad we're at this stage now. So we're about three months off completion. That is going to be very tight because, as you can see, we are still very derelict. But I'm assured my contractors are absolutely phenomenal and they're working around the clock to get this done. So fingers crossed we will get it done.